Last time on Sailing Zatara.
We shared with you the good, the bad, and the struggles we went through, scouring the globe, trying to find the perfect boat for our family. But when we finally found her, we began cleaning her and fixing her up, we replaced the rigging, and started getting settled into our new floating home.
I tell you a story about me and you, out on the water, surrounded by the blue. They scream that only I'll be saved. They toss off the line, but I just let it float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away. I'll let it float away.
We are fixing to go fuel the boat up at the fuel dock with Mr. Merrick. He's going to help us and might go for a little sail. The new boat has two 200-gallon fuel tanks. That is a total of 400 gallons of diesel. Here in the Mediterranean, fuel is very high and it costs $8 a gallon roughly, depending on where you're fueling up. That's over $3,200 to fill this boat up. That seems like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, but the fuel consumption and the fuel usage is going to be just a little higher than my old boat. So we won't be using that very much. We'll have solar, we'll be sailing more than we motor, and that's always going to be a plus. My old boat only had two 52-gallon tanks. With a total of 104 gallons of fuel, we had to be very, very careful on passage making that we didn't use up our fuel motoring or through the generator. Hopefully the fuel on the new boat will last us roughly 5 to 6 months before we got to see a fuel dock. So when we get off here, guys, we're going to get off the same way we came in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this as a spring line, and he's going to reverse until the boat comes back where we got an angle to miss that catamaran. So this fender
is going to be very vital.
Critical to fender us off of that as we're turning the boat. Well, we were springing the wrong way. And what Mary did, he was trying to spring reversing, and there's just too much wind pushing us on it. So we reversed the spring so that we would spring, we pushed the cat forward and moved the butt out.
Used it as a pivot point.
Used it as a pivot out. With the wind, that's what we had to do. Another thing that's different on this boat versus our old boat is it has a conventional sail, a stacking sail with a lazy jack system, and we have to be very careful when we're hoisting this sail that the sail goes up between the lazy jacks and that doesn't get caught on the topping lift, the boom lift. So that takes a little time, and it takes a little while to get that sail up. It's a big sail, it has a big roach on it that you have to get and feed between the boom lift. But once you get the sail up and everything's going, this boat is smooth sailing. It's nice, it doesn't heel over much, it's just super nice and a super smooth platform compared to the old boat, which no matter what we were doing, unless you had calm seas, it was just rolly, rolly, rolly.
Anna's excited that her water cup is not moving.
How fast are we going?
6.6.
Doesn't feel like 6.6.
No, it doesn't. Jack, what do you think about the catamaran?
Very good.
Everything balanced and stable?
So awesome.
We're out with our first sail on the boat. Merrick, the owner of the boat's out with us today. We got the family out today. This is the first time they've really seen the boat sail. We've got basically 17 knots of apparent wind off the starboard beam, and it's right at 90 degrees. And we're making with 18 knots, 15 knots, 17 knots. We're making 9.8 knots speed over ground. So the boat handles really nice. We got full main out, full Genoa out.
We don't have. Oh, we didn't have.
9.9 knots. So we're making some pretty good speed. The boat's heeled just a little, not much. Very comfortable. We've probably got half a meter seas today.
It's pretty awesome.
Posterity for future reference.
Yo, what? I'm standing right in front of the camera. Cannot be standing right in front of the camera, man.
We're back on
sucks sitting here. We supposed to have closed within like a month from when I got here. We had the rigging delays, we had all this crap, just sucks.
All of our stuff is still stuck on a truck in Singapore.
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
I'm just about ready to call it off and we'll go start looking for another boat.